JB just mentioned that he doesn't want to be kind of everybody kind of waiting on you to kind of just obviously go out there and rescue the team. Just what about that, and how do you help spur the guys to make sure not relying on you to go out there and score every game, per se?
I mean, I think we have to try to stick to what we've been doing, which is ball movement. I think tonight it's something where the turnovers just really crushed us there in the first half for sure. I had 4 of them, and they're just like, it's like they weren't really pressuring us. It's like they just made us indecisive, and I think we just didn't attack like we've been attacking. I think that's something that allowed them to kind of transition, and we didn't get our defensive scheme set, and now they're attacking us, and it seemed like they converted almost every time on us in that regard. So, we got to be better taking care of the ball. That's for sure. So,
Nick?
Gordon, I know nobody wants to make excuses, but 5 days off in the middle of January is a pretty long time in the NBA. Did that maybe have something to do with the turnovers and the kind of the jittery play, I guess, especially at the beginning?
Yeah, it certainly was a weird time that we had here with the game being postponed. I think it's probably the longest time I've ever had in my career where you don't have a game in the middle of the season, then it's not the All-Star break. We had great practices, a lot of time to practice, good practice days. I felt like we were ready. Like I said, I think it was just they were, first off, you got to credit them, but they were doing some things that were making us indecisive, especially speaking personally here, just I got to attack, and they did a good job of stunting and kind of covering things up. But, we just got to be better. I think that really hurt us.
Richie?
Hey, Gordon, you came out much more aggressive in the second half tonight. Was that an effort on JB's part to kind of run more offense through you, or did you take that upon yourself to do that because you felt like you needed to?
I think it was a little bit of both. He ran some really good stuff up for me. My teammates got me to the rim downhill with screens and plays that we ran, so credit to both of them for that. But certainly felt like, I needed to try to get myself going there in the second half.
Christos?
Hello, Gordon. I would like to ask you, what was the biggest lesson from tonight's game, and how big is the motivation for you to bounce back?
I'm sorry, what was the first part of that question?
What was the biggest lesson from tonight's game?
Yeah, I think taking care of the basketball is a huge lesson for us. We can't set our defense, and we're not giving ourselves the chance to guard when we're turning it over, especially live ball turnovers. We had way too many of those that led to dunks, led to open threes, led to just matchup problems for us. It was 20 turnovers for 26 points. That's huge. So I think that's the lesson for tonight.
Richard?
Gordon, Richard Walker, CarolinaSportsHub.com. Your assessment of Cody coming back after a month away?
Yeah, it was great to have Cody back out there on the court. Still trying to build some chemistry with Cody. We didn't have hardly any time in training camp, and then he gets injured in the very first game. So I'm, excited that he's back. He adds a lot for us out there, just with his experience. Being able to play through him a little bit. So it was good to see him out there. I thought he played well.
We'll wrap it up with Nicole.
Hi, Gordon from Puerto Rico. After this first month of competition, how you feel leading this young team, and what is your balance at this point?
Yeah, I think we've dropped some games that we'd like to have back. I felt like we've played well in spurts, but certainly a lot of room for growth for us as a team. Disappointing kind of the string of losses that we're on right now. So we got to try to bounce back. We got to find a way to get back into the winning column. And we'll look at the film and try to get better. It's going to be a long season. And certainly with how young we are, there's going to be ups and downs. And we got to just continually try to get better collectively, try to get better individually. Stay together, stick to the course, stick to the game plans, and the results will take care of